Hello, hello. How are you? Very good evening. And a very special one. A very, very special one. This is episode 42 for After Hours Go With Us Live. I'm your host, Carlos Silva, talking with you directly from Epcot. I'm here at Epcot. And guess what? I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Joined by my dear buddy, Collin Kendall. Collin, I cannot hear Collin.
Somebody left me muted, so we're good.
Yes, yeah, good,
We are
good.
live at Epcot, so we're trying a new thing tonight. So let's see how it goes.
Yes, and I'll also be joined by my dear buddy, Jason Canapp.
I thought you would never ask. I thought you would never ask. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Look, and I was ready to walk out. I was just walking out. Like, they're never going to join me. They're never coming. But here I am, and I am super excited. Now that you've shown up, I'm super excited about tonight and the adventure that awaits us.
It will be a very
Absolutely.
special night.
It's going to be a great night.
It's going to be a night. Let's see how it goes.
I think what we should do is we should cut Carlos. Collin, you and I will find wherever he is out here, and then in the meantime, he can, go
I feel like
through
I'm
his
pretty
normal
close.
share, care, tag,
I'm,
whatever, all that stuff.
I'm kind of really close to Colin. Where is Colin? Oh, where is he? I just
Oh, look at this! Look at this! It's like magic.
yeah.
Look at that!
We're really close. You are the one that was trying to go away.
Yeah,
But
you're trying to
buddies,
run from it.
buddies.
Are you here?
Yes. Watch your back.
Where?
You might run into somebody.
I see.
So, buddies, let's talk Disney.
Let's
Are
do
you
it.
ready? I'm ready. We cannot be that
Uh-oh.
close.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna no.
You're muted, so it's all good.
Okay, so
Something just
join me here. So we're also being helped by a friend. Yes. Can you go scoop closer? Get closer to me.
Oh,
Ooh. Don't get too excited, Carlos.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
gosh.
So we're gonna have something really special tonight. We have our Colin. What's going on? Yeah, here.
She's
Yeah.
afraid to get closer.
Yeah. So we're gonna have something special tonight. We have a special. It's not a race. We're gonna do. It's
Turn
gonna-
around so the lights better.
Yeah, we're gonna do a special journey.
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah, a special journey. But one thing is very special because this is the second time ever that we're doing the show together. But it's the first time that we're doing inside Disney, inside a park, inside Disney, the three of us together.
The best part.
The best part of it, but the best part that we're not gonna be the whole entire show together.
What?
We're gonna be separate. Yes, they're gonna be separate for a while. Then we're gonna rejoin in a very special place. But I think that Jason need to explain what we're doing. I think Jason is.
You want me to explain?
Yes.
Okay, I can explain.
Yeah. Go to Jason, please.
This is what we're doing. We thought it would be fun to do our very first in-park after hours in a way that really appropriately celebrates the spirit, not only of after hours, but the spirit of Epcot Center. And to do that, we decided we would take a little adventure that we're calling the Road to Morocco. And on this adventure, we are going to be splitting up for a brief period of time to go in our separate ways as we make our way to Disney's Epcot's Morocco Pavilion. And along the way, we have certain tasks and things that we must do and see and maybe even purchase or maybe even taste. And should I explain what those things are? Oh,
Yes.
explain what those
You
things are.
should.
Okay. I also brought little cheat sheets for them too in case they forget. But here's the deal.
I'm
the
gonna
way,
forget.
we are going to be, just in a minute, we're going to be picking randomly from a very special hat. Each one of us is going to get an assigned set of countries, so to speak. One is Asia, the Asian countries in Epcot's World Showcase. One will be Europe, and then someone else is going to get the Americas. Their job is going to be to take you with them to each location to find a symbol of home and of refuge, of shelter, that they would maybe participate or like visit a family along the way, or hey, find a place to stay overnight along the road. They're also going to find food not just for sustenance in their journey, but also to bring along with them. Don't eat it along the way, Carlos. Don't eat it along the way. Bring with them
Don't
to
test us.
Morocco to share with their friends. Hopefully, share mostly with me. Also, they're going to be looking for a fountain, a water feature of some sort that represents not just refreshment for the body, but also refreshment for the spirit.
We're just
Fourth,
streaming.
I don't know, Collin talking about something. Fourth, we are going to be looking for a bridge of some sort that represents not only our physical journey throughout the World Showcase Pavilion, but also a bridge between cultures, a bridge that brings people together, brings communities together, brings culture together. And then fifth, I know they're sweating. They're like, what are all these things? Fifth, the fifth and probably the most fun, is to get a souvenir from somewhere on their journey. And that's it. Just 5 things. So I don't know where they got to. You guys want to come back in?
Yes.
We're
I'm
here.
ready. I do have a front camera, so if you're gonna pick up.
Okay. So we should not all, when we're close together, we should not all have our mic on at the same time.
So
Let's go to Carlos, and I'm going to shut my mic off.
Yes, Zach, turn to me. What we're gonna have is that I know that Jason has something ready for us to draw. So we're gonna pick up the.
You're like shooting me in the front.
Yeah, I know, because you have the paper.
I do. You want it now?
Yeah, let's do it now. So the idea is that we're gonna draw. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So mine first. Yeah. Okay. Pick it up one for me, and I just bring. I'm picking up this one.
You got one?
Oh, I got it. Europe.
Oh, man. He got it.
He got it, America. Yeah, I got it. Let me turn my. And so buddies, we need to get ready. In order to do this journey, we need to be proper attire. So there's one thing that we're gonna wear for the whole thing. We're gonna we're gonna wear this.
If I can keep it on my
This hats. The three of us, we're gonna be running around Epcot using the fez hats. We call in Portuguese, we call pinduco. Yeah. So we're just like that. I don't know. Yeah. We are done. We're not ready. One thing, last call. I'm not seeing the message from our dear audience, but Collin, get together close to me here. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture, the three of us with the hats like this.
Okay. On three.
No. Yeah, but they take a picture. So you please screenshot this and send it to us. Okay? Don't forget to screenshot. No, don't do that. Yeah. Do you want me to turn in the other side?
I think you gave them I don't want to see the other side.
No, the other side with the light.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's do it again.
Here we go. We're going to turn all the way around.
So, like this, yeah. So please take a screenshot and send it to us. All the audience, I hope there's watching us. Okay.
There's someone else we need to introduce.
Oh, yes. Down this journey, we're going to have someone that is protecting us, overseeing us, dare I say, guiding us, and actually connecting us to you. And he's our dear friend. And I want just him to show up a little bit. Your friend, Zach. Zach will be taking care of that. You're muted, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I already got my country. I'm ready to run.
I'm ready to go.
We're going.
What you got to say? What you got though? What did you get?
I got Europe.
Lucky.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got Asia and China and
I
Japan,
got
so
the
I got
America.
all of the Asian
Yeah,
countries.
and Jason got the Americas. Okay, that's what the hard one. So I would turn my camera. You already saw me with the hat. I'm gonna be wearing that. So if you heard about the crazy guy, three crazy guys walking around Epcot with the Fizz Rats are the three buddies from After Hours. I'm changing the camera now, and I'm going my way, buddies. Bye bye.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's on the run.
I'm going
I'm
my
going
way.
first.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I
So
think
Wow, they're
he might
gone.
cheat.
They just left
yeah,
me. They just
yeah,
left me.
and
Well,
and
which way do I go now?
Off we
I
go.
mean, I could just go to Dahlia Lounge.
and I'm
I could just go
feeling
to.
that
Okay,
for some reason
I'm going to
Colin is
go. I'm
following
going to
me.
go this way.
I'm
This
gonna
way.
catch you here eventually.
Yeah.
Nope,
He's
no grab.
So
in
I need your help, guys. I have the most difficult one, I think. I'm supposed to be going to the Americas. Now, as you may know, there's really only three countries represented by the Americas grouping. That would be Canada, Mexico, and the United States. In each one, remember, I need to find symbol of home. Oh, I have an idea. I need to find, and I'm like, I need to find food. Food. That may be the hard food that can actually bring me. That could be tough. That could be tough. I also need to find a fountain or a water feature of some sort that symbolizes refreshment of the body and of the spirit. And I also need to find a bridge. I think I can do that. I also need to find a souvenir from somewhere. So I need you to help me by feeding Zach as much information as you possibly can in terms of what you think I should be going after, maybe giving me some hints, a little help. That would be nice, especially since I'm wearing this thing. And this is also part of the deal. When you travel around the world, around the country, you can feel goofy sometimes. You can feel like you stop. You can feel like you maybe don't belong. We wanted to recreate that experience. I think we're gonna have that. I think that's gonna happen tonight. So I'm going to turn this back around, and you can feel free. I'm on my way to Canada. That's where I'm heading first. So I'll turn this around, but feel free, Zach, to cut back to Collin or Carlos whenever you feel like it. Otherwise, everyone oops, sorry.
Oh, so it's me, and I don't know where I am because it's very dark over here. So we're gonna work our way away from Spaceship Earth. I got the most difficult one. So I've got China and Japan, got all the Asian countries, and I have to find some way to get there. And I vastly underestimated how long it's gonna take to get there. So I'm gonna be walking for a while. So we're gonna see what this happens. But if you have ideas, throw them our way, and I'll try to see what I can find. But like Jason said, we're looking for that symbol of home, food for the journey, and I have kind of a leg up there. So we're gonna see what happens. Both my stores are very well appointed with snacks, so that's gonna be the easiest one. I'm also gonna have to figure out the bridge though, but I think I've got an idea there. On top of that, the cultural aspect is gonna be something entirely different. But I've got a ways to go. So maybe we should check in on Carlos. Uh-oh, we've got two people.
Yeah, it was a little issue with my camera here, and then I'm taking my way now in the back here of the. I'm in Future World East, and what's going on is that for me it's easy. The route that I'm taking it is I will take the east side of Future of World Showcase, and I'll go in straight for the first place. It's going to be Norway. It's easy, and then from there is a little walk then to Germany and to Italy. But I need you guys to help me thinking about the food items that I should buy, and also, well, there's also the souvenir. You need to help me to to pick and choose whatever we're supposed to buy for this journey. It is funny because all of from all of them, I think that Germany is the place that is really close home. But there's some things about Norway and Italy too, and there's also France and UK that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to visit all of them because Morocco is already in the way there. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's see how that's a challenge for me because mine is the one that has as much countries and is also a little bit they're spread. They're spread it over. So it's gonna be kind of tricky. But let's see what we're gonna do. I hope that you guys can help me. And whenever it's possible, Zach, try to show the comments so I can start to understand which are the hints and the help that the audience is giving.
Well, Carlos, we're hearing from Mark Williams. He's saying you could get a beer stein in Germany. Peter Mino saying that you could use school bread. Duh. How can you go wrong with school bread? So I think you've got your food
you're
really
right.
taken care of for you. So there's a start.
No, but there's another thing. And what about those cafe popcorns from Germany too? That's something that is always special.
That's special right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to check back in with Jason, and you get
yes.
on your way to all those European guys. Jason,
Okay,
what's new, man?
This is the most difficult part of the journey, Zach. This is the most difficult part of the journey. It's where I have to pass by Flavorful. I have to pass by. Remember that food we got? The what was that called? The honey bistro, something like that.
Yeah, I don't really remember getting a lot of that. I don't.
Which means I have to pass by bacon.
Getting any of the corn.
Problem. It's where all the people are. That's not the food now. It's going to be a problem. But I'm on my way to Canada. I'm staying on my mission. And I think that I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get a. I'm going to tick off my. Sounds like HBO. I'm going to tick off my place of shelter and refuge box. I'm going to tick off. I think I can get a. Is there a bridge in Canada? Is there a bridge in Canada? I can't remember. I know there's like
maybe over here in that water area. Somebody said.
Does that count as a bridge? I don't know if that counts as a bridge. It doesn't matter. We'll find a bridge somewhere.
Yeah. Let's check in with Collin, shall we?
Please.
I really
Collin,
wish I could count this bridge. Because how beautiful is this at the moment?
Perfect.
How gorgeous is this at the moment? I mean, could we just? Can I count this bridge? Is that cheating? Because I'd really like to. I have a feeling Jason or Carlos are going to think otherwise. So
Well, is there any rule that this have to be after?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then
this has to be in one of your pavilions, unfortunately. But I wish I could count it. I really do. Like Gimbel's doing weird things, but we're back. We're back. It just doesn't like that I'm walking in the opposite direction. But how lovely.
Collin, our friends have mentioned that you should head over to maybe the koi pond because that's a water feature that was from Valerie. And then Peter was saying that cat sushi would be possibly something you could pick up as well. In one of the Asian countries.
Option. That's a good option. I think I'm heading for my souvenir purchase first and possibly a bridge, 2 birds in 1 stone. Then we can find the rest in Japan. Let's see.
Cool.
Let's see how it goes. Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
let's check in with Carlos.
I don't want to turn that way, but we're going to try.
We'll check on
drop it over to Carlos.
Collin. Carlos, what have you got for us?
Yes. Actually, talking about bridges. So I will show many different bridges, probably, but this is one that I always love and like because it reminds me from the early times of Epcot when you have and you were living the World of Motion and going to the pathway to World Showcase, and here you have many bridges. Actually, bridges that I enjoy spending time, like that one that goes until from the Epcot experience to the pathway to the future world. And usually here is the best place for me to get a nice sunset picture. And even now that it's best sunset, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. The sky is beautiful and so packed. You can notice how many people is around me. I'm still feeling kind of strange with crowds, but look how it is. I'm trying to put as high as possible the demo, and this is a not when we're talking about bridges. This one, can you consider this a bridge? Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So
It is a bridge,
I'm
but Collin says
I'm
we can't choose it unless it's in our pavilion. So we got to stick to the same rules here, Carlos.
Oh no, no problem. I'll take to another. As I said, I would take to different bridges, and I'll take to ones that are in the pavilion too. But you have to agree with me that passing by this one, you cannot you cannot forget mentioning that and showing.
No, it's a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Well, let's
Do
check
you,
on Jason and see where he's off to. Jason, how are things?
I'm in the dark. Oh, no, I'm actually in Canada. I don't know why I'm whispering. It just feels like I should whisper because it's so tranquil back here. I've come up on what I'm going to hopefully see if this counts. I think you'll have to be the arbiter, Zach. The cottage for me. Like, imagine you're making your way across the wide swath that is Canada, and you come across this beautiful garden, and you need to rest for the evening, and there's just this beautiful little cottage, perfect size for you, just since you're traveling alone. There's a sign that says, "Hey Jason, thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and stay here for the night," because that's how it would go. This is going to be my pick. This is my pick.
I think this is a
Representation
great
for
pick.
right. I think they're going to be jealous about my pick. But it's a
Absolutely.
little dark and spooky back there. I don't know why. It feels extra dark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. Also, bridge. I'm not sure. Does this? I don't know if this counts as a bridge or not. Does that count as a
Looks like a
bridge?
bridge to me.
I don't. Does that count as a bridge?
Do we have to do the
Yeah.
bridge at the end? Can it be at any point during your journey?
Yeah, and but I have to cross the bridge, so I don't have to go back out and over it. But actually, you know what I can do? Oh wait, maybe this counts as a bridge. I'm going to go back here to the fun part, to
Hey,
the
the
water
fun
feature
part.
part, because well, I know I said fountain. I'm not going to count the waterfalls as the water feature, but um, it's still fun to see, right? How are Colin and Carlos
Yeah,
making out?
let's
They
check
haven't
in
gotten
with
anything
Colin.
yet, have they?
Not yet, but let's check in with Colin. I
Yes, I
think he's
figured they
on to
would.
some really cool
Hey,
places.
this looks like a bridge. This this is a bridge.
This is a bridge.
There's a bridge. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Chrissy Viggs
So
is saying that,
this
that's a bridge going towards the waterfall in Canada.
this is me. This is a symbol of me. I'm gonna switch my camera around so you can really know that it's me. Doing this on myself. This way. There we go. Okay. This is me making the symbolic journey across the bridge from one culture to the next, learning about our friends around the world as we make our way and get a little wet and burn a bomb.
We're getting resounding yeses from both Patricia Canapp, Chrissy Viggs. People are loving
Well,
that you
not
found this
everything across
bridge.
the bridge goes so smoothly. Okay. I think we're good. I didn't intend to photobomb, but look, the picture that they're gonna have at home of this guy, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Okay. I think I've got what I need here from Canada. I do need to get a souvenir from somewhere, and I need to get food from somewhere. I've done the bridge, I've done the house. I think I'm probably ahead of Carlos. I think I'm way ahead.
I think you've got a nice jump on him. Let's check in with Colin and see how he's doing over there in our Asian countries. Check back in with you in a minute. Colin, how are things going?
Right when he's got to jump on us, I've made it to my first pavilion just because I had to go farther. So I'm going to call that I am pretty much ahead at this point, and I'm very close to a very large bridge. On top of that, I think I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone here. I think I can get food. I think I can get a bridge. And I'm pretty sure I can find some shelter of some sort in here. So let's see what we can find. I'll excuse myself as I pass these folks. Excuse me, guys. Thank you. You're fine. And I have to say, this is probably the most elaborate bridge of the entire World Showcase. And how great is this? Look at that view. So as we're kind of crossing and exploring around, I'm crossing this giant bridge just for proof. There's some nice water over here. But how beautiful is this pavilion? It's one of the best things that you can experience around here. And it's an overlooked shopping area. So why not check out the view real quick, but then explore into the shopping in the back here. Because I think there's a lot of good options. So if Carlos is anywhere near his position, I'm going to sneak over to the store and hope it doesn't have a line. But meanwhile, you all enjoy the journey if nobody else is ready. And we'll just start to explore the store because I have to go all the way to the back entrance. But there's a lot of good food back here.
We will check in on Carlos. Collin, I got to point out, man, true to being a photographer extraordinary as you are, have set up some beautiful visuals for our folks at home tonight. And we're all better off. Yeah, we're all better off for it. So let's check in with Carlos.
Hello. And I finally got to my first European pavilion here. I've got it to Norway, and actually is pretty busy here. The line for Frozen is pretty big. A lot of people walking around World Showcase Promenade. Let me change my camera here to show you one thing that I like to point out is when we talk about. Sorry, let me change the camera. Just bear with me. Yes, now I'm changing the camera. And yes, well, guys, when we talk about coziness and something that always remind me home, and I already told that in one of our after hours talks, is that I have something about windows during the nights particular, and here up in the entrance of the fjord, and we have this beautiful window, and I love this one. There's also some windows like this in Main Street, USA, that I really love, and also in Germany, because I will show it later to you. But this brings me the home feeling, and there's also the water feature here. It's kind of dark, but we do have the falls, the cascades near the fjords here. That is also the water element. It always brings me peace here. It's not so peaceful today because it's really crowded in this part of the park now. But I love here. I love being here. And then let's take a chance and just walk around a little bit because I do have an amazing idea as one of the gifts. And there's a meaning, a reason for me. I'm not talking about this big guy here, but there are the little guys, the little ones of this, how you call the trolls? There are little trolls. And you know that you cannot say that anything different than say that they're beautiful because they won't like that. But there's a reason for it that I really like that. My father loves when he comes here to this store and to the shop. He always leaves the shop with one. So, man, I do have an inclination to think about the souvenir that we have. Could be one of those little guys. What about this one here? One of those little guys. I'm not hearing you, buddy.
So that one kind of looks like Jason, doesn't it?
I would say I think that the troll would be really upset if we say that. So we could come to if you say, look, this one here is also beautiful, but you cannot never say them anything different than they're beautiful because it can bring you not such a good luck. I really like this one. Back to you. I don't know where is Collin and Jason now.
Well, I see that Jason is making his way into looks like the Mexico Pavilion, so we'll check in with him and then we'll hop over to Collin in a second. Carlos, take care. Jason, how are things?
So I am at one of my favorite pavilions. Of course, I would count it as one of my favorite pavilions too. But you know how much I love this pavilion. We had a meal here today, which I think we're going to be able to talk to you about a little later. And I love the smell of Mexico, and I don't care what anybody says. It's wonderful and it's amazing. And you should enjoy it every time you walk by. The only thing that's worrying me here about getting into the pavilion itself is the line. Well, it seems to be moving. It seems to be moving pretty well. So I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay to jump into this line. Um, I was tempted, by the way, to buy some of the maple popcorn they sell in Canada as my snack item. But then I thought, you know what? I'm going to end up eating it. I'm going to end up eating it by the time I get over to Morocco. So that's not going to work. So instead, I'm going to see a food item we can find in Mexico. And I got to figure out where to get in the line here. It's like I got to go all the way back here to get into something there's no line. There was a huge line out here just about 30 seconds ago, and then everybody sort of dumped into the building, and then it was empty. So, okay, here we go. Oh, for the smell! Can't wait for the smell! I can't wait for the smell! It's gonna be so lovely! It's gonna be amazing! It's gonna be wonderful!
Jason, do you have any idea of what souvenir item you're going to pick up here in Mexico?
Well, that's what I'm hoping, that there'll be a nice souvenir item here. And I guess I probably shouldn't buy that $300 dragon that I saw earlier that I liked.
Well, probably not. Chrissy says that there's a little stand outside with souvenirs. So if you can't find anything on the inside,
what is she thinking?
that there's a stand on the outside of the pavilion. If you can't get in, there's a stand on the outside.
Oh, Masha tells me.
I know. Also, Valerie's saying that churros would be a great snack option.
Do they have churros here?
I don't know, but it's also Maria's saying a sombrero. I mean, I know you've got the hat going on with the fez, but hey, double hat.
Could I double hat? I don't think I'm allowed to double hat though.
Always double hat.
Oh, double hat. Okay. Oh, I gotta go. Okay. Totally lost my place in line. Okay, gonna go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna look for sombreros. I'm gonna look for. I don't think that they have the churros in here. Maybe they'll stand outside. Plus, I don't know that I can not eat a churro for that long. I'm thinking I might. I don't know.
We're going to have to ask you to use some self-control while you wait in line. Don't get a churro. Don't eat it on the way.
Oh, wait. Wait. It's about to happen.
Wait, it's happening?
Smell.
The smell.
Oh, I can smell it already. Hey.
Patricia's mentioned that you could get the $7 little girl's shoulder purse. It'd be easy. You could carry it with you. You could bring your snacks in the purse. Just saying.
I didn't hear a thing you said, Doug, but because I was blinded by the smell. It's so good. So, if you had advice, I'd love to hear it again. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish waiting this line. I don't know why I'm moving.
I say we pitch over to Collin while you're waiting in line.
For a few things to buy while I'm in here.
Sounds good. Stay safe. Collin?
Got a nice view. We got to start out with that. And if I can get it to go up high enough, we'll show you look at that. Even the moon's out for us tonight. Nice full moon and a nice little perspective there. But we've made it to the shop, and hopefully that's kind of transporting you to the shop because we're going to go explore it. We're going to go see what it's like, see what we can find. And I've got a few ideas because we might have scoped this out earlier, maybe just a little bit. So let's explore. There's a lot of things in here, some small items. Look, you can even get your name printed on some things. Some simple items. But that's not where I'm headed. I am headed on inside, where you can find all kinds of things. Maybe we get a purple panda. It's not a bear. Don't call it a bear. But look at that. Awesome stuff. But I'm headed, I see food. So we're going to head towards the food. And look at this. It's shareable food at that. Should we get the mochi? An array of mochi. Some shareable items. Look at the variety here. How cool is that? We've got all the different flavors. Going on around the Wagyu, we're going to get to it. Mango pudding. Surprisingly dense, too. But we've got a lot of options here. I think we're definitely going to get a few birds with one stone. So I'm going to think about that. That's a good snack. It's shareable, and it's a lot of fun. So let me know what you think. But there's all kinds of gold mine souvenirs in here. Simple things, low cost, but high value, and a lot of fun. Things that you can bring home to other people that maybe you can't find where you're from. Most of the stuff is from the other side of the world. So that's always cool to see. I mean, look at this. If I can get it to turn, there it goes. Look how awesome this is. These are pieced togethers, but there's just so many little trinkets and unique items. But I'm like a heat-seeking missile, so I found some over here. Oh, I
Collin,
see
we're
it,
having
but
some people
it's free.
saying a lucky stone, possibly bamboo, here in the store.
Bamboo might be hard. There's a lot of
It would
tiny
be interesting
Buddhas.
to see you carrying that across the World Showcase Promenade.
I could try. But this is all complicated as it is. So something caught my eye earlier, and I gotta find it. I might have walked past it. I think I walked past it. I did walk past it. I know I saw it somewhere here. There's a few items back here because we're all kind of a puzzle at heart. Things are difficult to figure out, just like the three of us. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, a very unique Rubik's Cube. Plus, I want to see Jason try to solve it. So that's an entirely different issue, but how cool are these? Look, even this is right from China. So I'm going to wander around a little bit, find a few unique items. Maybe just pick up one, because I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone here. Because I got the bridge, I can get the food, and I might be able to pick up a souvenir before we move on to Japan. So, if anybody else is in position,
Yep, sounds like you're in a great spot, Collin, and we're going to check with Carlos. So we'll see you in just a sec. Carlos, how's it going, buddy?
I'm good. I'm doing fine, and I have to tell you one thing. That everybody knows that I'm from Brazil, and everybody knows that. Everybody thinks about when I think I'm home. I'm talking only about Brazilian things, but as U.S., Brazil is also a country that has many different different nations that came to Brazil to establish what is the Brazilian culture and everything. And I'm from the south of Brazil, and South Brazil is a place that you have a lot of Europeans. And in my part of the south is Germany's. I'm from a little town called Blumenau, which is referring to the bloom of flowers. And I'm really, really find home when I'm here in the German pavilion. I already expressed to you many times how fond I am of the beer garden. And even today, I was walking earlier today here with Collin and Jason, and I was singing German songs, as it is from home. My grandparents used to speak German. Many friends of ours, and I find this place at home. So let me just change the camera here to show you some things that I really like when I come here to the German pavilion. That for me are pretty special. And again, the lights, again, the little windows, again, the little neat places that you have here. And this for me is Germany is always cozy. There's the whole sensation that I have when it comes to think about my grandmother, my aunts, and all the friends that we have there in Blumenau. And I think about that town. It's always in a way of a cousins. Even details like this, you have the steins, the little cups that I remember even this. My grandparents used to have a cuckoo watch like this, and they used to collect plates. They used to collect steins, and this is bringing me a lot of a homey feeling. And there's also another thing here in Germany that when we brings to the element and the way that it revitalizes the water, there's a little fountain that nobody talks a lot because it's kind of discreet, but I always love the fountain that is next to the square here, to the main watch. That is beautiful. I love this. And you have this horseman here. I don't know if I think it's Saint George. Well, if there's a dragon, yes, the St. George. If not, because uh, I don't want to butcher the history here, but it is beautiful. Look, I think it's St. George. Yes, there's a dragon there. It's St. George for sure. Uh, it is. It is the so the water feature that probably the one that my favorite one to point out in the whole journey is the one here in Germany. And
I think that's an excellent choice, Carlos.
yes, and probably there is something that I can find here in the even for food wise, I can find some things here. But if
If
people
only we
have,
could all smell the caramel with you.
yes, I'm already smelling with even with the mask, even with the mask. So you have the crystal place here, and then have you can walk to the wine cellar. But I don't know. Uh, and if I don't know if the buddies are ready, but probably will spend a little time here just to find something, particularly something to eat. Let's see.
All right,
Let's
you
see.
hang out there in Deutschland, and we're going to check out with Jason over in the Mexico Pavilion. Jason?
Arrived. Have arrived. And unlike Carlos, I have not gone in and exit, or exited and in today. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about exits. I'm here to talk about the Mexico Pavilion, which is one of my favorites because it's always nighttime. The market always seems to be bustling, even when it's not super crowded. But tonight it's kind of busy. But they're doing a good job of keeping, a limited number of people in here. I have a fountain. Which is going to count as my fountain. It's a symbol of refreshment and refreshment of the body and refreshment of the soul, and just if you're thirsty, also that helps. And I've got, maybe I know I have my house already, but I think if I needed another house, if I needed another place to stay, I have a lot to choose from here in the Mexico Pavilion, because above each one of these little markets or restaurant areas is these like little apartments. And I'm sure I could figure out a way to talk my way into a stay. Um, no comments. No comments. Okay, so now my next step, my next task here is to not. Oh, look at these little bags. I gotta find something. I gotta find something I gotta find a souvenir, and I need to find a food item. And I don't think I'm gonna find a food item here, unfortunately. I think I maybe should have gotten something from Canada. I think I might kick myself on that one. There are so many, fun souvenirs and glassware and pottery and clothing and pieces of art and of course ears. There's so many things here. So many things here celebrating the Mexican culture and Disney connection to the Mexican culture. But one of the things, I want to point out one of my favorite stores here. Yes, I know. I pointed out the crystal store before, and I know that Carlos is right now knocking a whole bunch of crystal over in Germany. But I wanted to point out this store, La Tienda Encantada, which in here they hand carved. Look at these. I can actually never pronounce this. The how do you pronounce this? Oaxacan. There we go. Okay, Oaxacan wood carvings. And I spoke to you earlier actually. So you were telling me. Do you mind if I film you? So you were. I think you might have been working at the elephant. No, that's the owl. You were working on an elephant earlier. Oh, did you finish it? No. You were telling me that it takes, I believe, you said 6 hours of carving and then 10 hours of painting. These are all hand painted. It's incredible. It's incredible. And I was, oh, when they just, that's amazing. And how do they decide like what they're gonna make? They whatever they feel like doing. That's so cool. That it's so amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. What do you have a favorite? Cats? There's a lot of cats. I noticed there's a lot of cats. Yeah. Do you have any frogs? I have a friend who really loves frogs. Those are the tiny little kind. Oh, like these guys? Those are cool. And they're breathing fire too. That's exciting. That's cool. Okay, so this is the one I want. This is the one I want for my studio right here. But if I'm not going to buy that, I'm not going to buy that yet as a souvenir. But I'm wondering if I should I get something? Should I get something smaller? I don't know. These aren't, I mean, they're not the cheapest things. So maybe I'm going to
Jason, you're getting
save
some
this for one. There's a
votes
little
for
cat.
the painted skulls.
The skulls? Oh, are they out? Are they, where are they? Out here?
Usually out there.
Got to go.
Eric's wondering if there is a like a frog sushi to go with
Look at
the, or
this.
frog taco to go with his cat sushi.
Look at that. It's only 1800, if you're wondering.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, oh, frog
Painted
sushi
skulls.
would be amazing. Frog sushi would be amazing. Here's the thing, guys. Let me turn this camera back around real quick. I think I can do it after. No, probably not. Here's the thing. Me and her talking to this woman. I talked to her earlier when we were here for lunch, and it just occurred to me, like mid conversation, that I'm wearing this hat. Like I totally had forgotten that I'm wearing this hat. And and like, at that moment, I felt really embarrassed. So I just want to put that out there. I just wanted to share that with you. Um, I'm gonna continue looking around here. Oh, there's the little skulls. Oh, here's the little skulls. Oh yeah, this might be good. I mean, that's like a souvenir that I would want, but those are kind of cool. And then I know you wanted me to look at sombreros. I don't know, but I don't know. I think I may save that for another day to get a sombrero. These guys are cool too. Though. Look at that. And these are they're $9. These little skulls are $9.
It's
They're pretty cool.
affordable.
All right, I'm
They're
going to try to
really
make a
cool looking.
decision here, Zach.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make a
I'm going to
decision.
check in with Collin and see how he's doing. How's that sound?
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Collin, my
So,
friend, how are things?
so we made it to none other than the Japan Pavilion, and I believe I've taken a commanding lead over the other two, because I might have just gotten a glimpse of Morocco in the distance, but at the same time, I found a very dark water element for us. And it's a koi pond, which Jason, we all know, has issues with, but it's perhaps one of the most influential koi ponds around, and very unique to this pavilion. I'm going to take you up through the stairs here so you can see a little bit more of it, but check out that view. Does it really get any better in the World Showcase? It doesn't. I'm just going to take that as a rhetorical question. Nobody answers, nobody answers. But let's take a walk. Let's enjoy this a little bit more. It is a little bit better during the day, but how quiet is this? Probably one of the best water elements in all of Epcot, and I'm going to take it as my chosen option tonight. And I could have picked the bridge here too, but I'm not going to do that because I really only need one more thing, and it's a place to shelter, which I'm going to try to find around here somewhere. But there's a little running water for you, just to prove that it is, in fact, a water element. But I'd like to show you one more thing, quite possibly one of the most underrated views in all of Epcot, in my opinion. And we're coming up on it right now. From right here. How gorgeous is that? A little bit of a hidden gem spot. It used to be a great place to watch illuminations. Rest in peace, illuminations. But it's so quiet. It's a lovely area. And you just have to find some shelter around here and be able to call it a day and probably beat them both in Morocco. But I'm thinking I'm going to take this castle route over here. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to run with it. If it's accurate, if it's not accurate, I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it because we're getting closer to our timeline. And I think I might be able to win this. If I didn't forget something, be sure to tell me if I forgot something. But how can you not love a castle like this? And there is a story behind it. So let me see if I can find that said story. I'm sure it's on a plaque over here somewhere.
Now,
The
Collin, do you have
bridge.
your snack item?
Well, maybe. Maybe not, but yes, I do.
Okay. You're
So
crushing this competition today,
at
my
the
friend.
moment, we have a place of shelter that we are finding right now, and it's none better than a giant castle. I don't have I just got the water element, but look, we even have a knight. I think that's what that would be called. Possibly a soldier.
Samurai?
Horse, just going to guard our place as we're here. But how cool is this? Let's see that view up. Oh, if it'll go up far enough. I think that counts as
Fantastic
shelter.
views.
I think that counts as shelter. Well, let me flip it back around here. I gotta switch my camera real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Almost there. Almost there. If you can't tell, I'm new at this. But let me find a little light in here so we can light it up a little bit. And I'll show you a little bit of the store too. I'm a little ahead of the game. But let's go through the list. We need a symbol of home, shelter. You just saw it with the castle. A food for the journey or sharing might just have that as well. As an added bonus, we have a fountain that we just found. We have a bridge representing the journey that we found at the first pavilion. And a souvenir might just be in my bag from another location. But while we're here, how can we not go in this awesome store? So let me flip you back around. Wow, I'm getting out of breath here. This is a long walk. Gonna flip back. Come on. Come on. There we go. You get a little better picture quality on the front too. Well, let's see if there's no line so we can wander into the store. Mitsukoshi in 1673. Perhaps one of the most iconic stores in all of the World Showcase. And personally a favorite. A little different atmosphere in here since they are not doing the pick a pearl. Look at all this merchandise. I should have waited to buy my merchandise here. But look at all the cool stuff. I don't even know what this is. No clue. Somebody try to explain that to me in the comments. Marshmallow flavored Lazy Day sweets. Don't know what that is. Your guess is as good as mine. But also, I know our friends at Donato Glassner is a big fan of this series. They've had these for quite some time here. They are kind of unique. They're all little eggs. I know Lisa always likes this guy's little butt. It's kind of funny. And it's tiny. Oh, Kristen's telling me to go get mochi? Huh, I might have a surprise for you. Because that might just be somewhere near me. And it might just be in a bag near me. But we'll wait and see on that one. But I know my sister, at least, loves all the products that they have in here that you can't always find in the US very easily. So a whole array of beauty products. Oh, it's flipping on me. It's flipping on me there. We're back in action. And then there's just some cool shirts. Hats. Why can't I wear that hat instead of the one that I have to wear right now? Some unique bags. And this store goes on and on. There's so many cool things in here. And it's actually really quiet tonight, as you can tell. It's just me talking to myself, which freaks a lot of people out, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to a bunch of you. And, I mean, if I was Jason, I'd probably try some of these on, but they'd probably frown upon it because there's a big sign that says, please ask for assistance. Because I know somebody's going to say that in the comments. See, I'm just following the rules. But nonetheless, a fun experience if you're here at Epcot. And there's just so much unique and different merchandise. Even shoes, look at that. Have a blowout in Epcot and you need some new shoes, they've got you covered. But this store goes on and on and on. But we'll see
Colin,
if
let's
anybody
check in
else
with
is
Carlos and see how he's faring on his journey.
Spare just a moment, buddy. I'm trying to fix something here.
Oh, he's adjusting.
No, don't worry. Just put something in my. I'm just trying to put something in my backpack. Okay, so talking about Europe, and talking about home, there's also part of Carlos that is Italian. Um, there's a strong part of my family that is called Evangelista, and they're from a place called Pignataro that is in between Naples and Rome. And so I'm here in Italy, and I'm really, this is a really special pavilion. Also brings me the home feeling, but also it is probably one of my favorites during the night. And when it comes to enjoying Italy, I'm not even talking too much about the stores, but only walking around here and just enjoying the sound, the music. There's always the Napolitan music close to you, like now. and then you have the food. And here in Italy, I find one of my favorites. We already voted in as in the F Factor in a higher with a higher score. It is this party. Let me change here. Sorry, you were watching me all the time. So we're talking about. Sorry. Yes, Via Napoli. Via Napoli. That for some reason, oh, it's already closed because probably the time. I don't know. Operating hours until 7 p.m. Oh my gosh. So they're closed already. Okay. Well, but it is a nice, so that's why I can go even close to that and show because they have the oven brick, the wood ovens for pizza, and a pretty original Napolitan pizza, and they also have other things like that here. Jason always speaks about the lasagna that I never tried, but I trust my buddy. I know that when it comes to food, Jason is always the advice that I'm looking for. And I also have Tutto Italia and Tutto Gusto. Tutto Gusto is a really nice white cellar. In terms of lounges, it's also one of my favorite places. But there's two things that I like to show here in the Italian pavilion. They are related to the to water. One is this fountain, and with this fountain, you have the exuberance of the Italian arts and sculptures, and also the revitalization of the water. I really like this one here. I always love this fountain here. And look how the night is amazing. I'm kind of running around the pavilion, so it's for me it's a little bit hot today, but the night is beautiful. And you have this beautiful moon here. Even Tutto Italia is already off. Funny. For some reason, I know that the park is running up to 11 p.m., but the restaurants here are all closed. But let's take a little walk inside the stores. And you tell me, probably we can go. Let's go to the. Just here is the exit. I know that Jason already criticized me because by mistake, I got into a store by the exit, and this happens a lot to me, particularly when you look into the camera and not to the phone and not to the pathway. Sorry about that, but
Now, Carlos,
I'm
I
doing
don't mean
that.
to alarm you, but I'm seeing that Jason is making his way towards the Italy pavilion, so he's getting closer to Morocco.
Oh, really? No, but don't worry. It's not you won't see. I'm seeing here. Look here. I can see him walking there. It's not a race. He still has to find some. Look here. Hi, buddy. I miss you. I miss you. And I'm gonna finish showing the stores here. Okay.
Oh, good, good.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
I'm just gonna say hi.
yeah. You can say hi here.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say hi to your belly.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Take care.
I'm gonna go find. I still have to find a snack.
I know we're not talking about that.
It was good meeting up with you in Italy.
Okay.
It was lovely.
Yes. Sorry to disturb your pathway to the. Okay. Take care. So let's visit the store here, and you have this pretty. Here you have sometimes unique, fancy items, usually perfumes, and I don't know. They used to have here. They used to have the Aquavita ones that I really like. You have Prada, and Prada, La Prada. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Then you have things related. Oh, here. This Acqua di Parma. It's not Aquavita. Acqua di Parma. This is Carlos' favorite one. This one is amazing. It's not a souvenir. This is not a price of a souvenir, but it's just one of the Carlos picks to you. Acqua di Parma, the yellow one. I love this. And then we have here all the Venetian masks. Venice is in the northern part of Italy. It's not much related to my family, but there is a really special place. I have found memories. We had an opportunity to visit with my in-laws, and And my wife and my two kids, they were pretty young. Pedro was 5 years old, and they enjoyed it a lot. But let me show another thing, just to finish here in Italy. And then let me go really, really fast to show that, because we need to show a bridge. And if in all the countries that we have here in Old Showcase, and when it comes to bridges, I think that Italy has one of the most beautiful ones, which is this one right here in front of the pavilion, close to the World Showcase Lagoon. This is the bridge that I really love. Look, and it's inspiring a bridge in Venice. And I just know the name in Portuguese is Ponte dos Suspiros, and I don't know how to say that in English, but it's not Whispering Bridge, it's something else. You guys help me. Yes, one of the best bridges is in Italy. The small Rialto Bridge, Joe Logan. Yes, it's Rialto, but in Portuguese we call the Ponte dos Suspiros, I think. No, this is not the Ponte dos Suspiros. No, Ponte dos Suspiros is the one that you don't cross. You go under with the gondola, and if you kiss under the bridge, you're gonna love your love will last forever. That's the legend that they have there. But look at this bridge here. This is a Rialto Bridge, yes. It's a beautiful one. And it is so calm here now, quiet. Because I have to tell you, Germany was pretty busy. And, by this time of the night, people already start to get a little bit excited. So there were some people that were trying to be live in our show. I needed to convince. And there's another fountain here. There's this beautiful little fountain close to the World Showcase Lagoon. And you have, in the backdrop, you have the spaceship Earth. This is probably a Collin Kendall shot. Look, beautiful. Beautiful, I love this. And you cannot see, but you have the barges from Harmonious there. Hi, buddy. I'm talking. Well,
speaking of Collin Kendall and beautiful shots, we have to go over and check in on our buddy Collin. So I'm going to say goodbye to you for now and head over to Collin. Collin?
I was interrupted yet again a few minutes ago. People really are mesmerized by gimbals and live streaming. But since I did have a commanding lead, I figured I'd show you something a little bit unique that a lot of people don't take the time to come in and see. As you can probably hear, I am the only person in here. And it's the Kawaii Japan's Cute Culture exhibit right here at the Japan Pavilion. I'm going to flip it around so you guys can see some of this, because it is pretty unique. And I've seen, I don't know how many people step in here and just turn back around and go back outside. Maybe 8. Don't know. Not 100% sure. You never know. And it's just a pretty neat exhibit. As you can tell, there's a lot of it that's very based on culture. I'll let you guys take a second to read that. Kawaii, it does mean cute. And it's such a rooted tradition in Japan, at least to my understanding. I'm not a good person to be asking about that. But there's a lot of really unique items in here that I had to share since I am a little bit ahead. So let's just make a little run around the store here. And it starts kind of a ways back, it appears, with the 20th century, with Tanuki Daruma. I'm sorry, I just butchered that. But then it goes into much of the culture. The true root is what this is called, although it is rooted in ancient Shinto tradition, so you can read it since it is on screen. But everything from Hello Kitty to little trinkets that were culturally relevant. Figurines, yellow bead, netsuki. Somebody can probably explain what that is better than I can. But there's everything from that to modern culture that were little add-ons to phones. I believe that's an iPhone 3GS or 3G from a while ago, but it just really spans the culture of the Japanese style. And it's a lot of the stuff that you could find in the store as well. They follow this similar trend, but this explains it a bit better than just the random items in the store. From Pikachu to some little snacks in the fridge here. Unique drinks that we might have in the United States. to cleaning products and many other things. But how can you overlook this display? So many little things, so many little details, so many things that are relevant to the culture of the people. So I might have gotten you out easy on some of these, but I think I brought a little extra element into the journey. And we will continue on our short journey over to Morocco. And I might just be the first one there. We'll see. Maybe I can catch the others on camera joining us back there.
Sounds good, Collin. We'll see you in Morocco. Looks like Jason's feeling a little jazzy.
I had to stop in. I'm in the American Pavilion, and I had to stop and see the Soul of Jazz exhibit. We did a lunch break, and I wanted to stop in and see if there was anything new that was added to this. Of course, the Soul of Jazz, it's not just about the movie Soul, it's also about a celebration of history of jazz in the United States. And as I said during the lunch break way back, jazz is but I wanted to point out this refrigerator like Collin did. I did want to point out this really cool model that since I last visited. You have Joe Gardner on the piano. You have Dorothea Williams on the sax. She, of course, was the band leader, and this is really cool. This is really cool, and I can't leave the space. Can't leave the space without also pointing out Louis Armstrong's trumpet, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Anywho, this is the American Adventure building, and I don't have time to stop and to go enjoy the attraction. But I will be back. I don't know if I'm allowed to go out this way or not. I'm just going to try it. Excuse me. Thank you. My pleasure. It just worked out. Also, it does. Even though there isn't a rock concert happening across the way, it looks like there could be a rock concert happening across the way. They're testing lights, all sorts of lights on the stage, and it's really cool. Really cool. Zach, I know this kind of thing. I think you're really into this kind of thing too. So this is, I can sit here and watch this for a while as well. There's some cast members up on stage testing out different lights. They had some strobe lights going earlier. There was almost a blinding kind of flash that was happening, and they shut that off, thankfully. But that's really cool. It doesn't exactly fit the music here. In the American Adventure, but it fits the attitude, I think. Anyway, this is America. You guys know America. I have a surprise. I actually picked up my food already. That's right. While Collin Kendall was busy rummaging through a fake refrigerator, I was getting busy purchasing a food item to share. And I'll just have to surprise you in a few minutes. As you can see in the distance is the Morocco Pavilion. And that is the destination. I think Carlos mentioned earlier that at the night, well, one of Lou Mangello's favorite quotes is from Throw Mama from the Train, and it is, "The night was moist." And I gotta tell you, the night is moist. It certainly is not a lunch break wind that's happening here tonight. It's very still and very moist, but it's actually turning out that the crowds are starting to drop, and this is when the World Showcase Promenade becomes just magical, because you can walk around at a leisurely pace and not worry about being in someone's way. You can't walk and nosh on something anymore, but you can stop and sit on a bench and take in the view, eat a little something, drink a little something. I'm sure that Collin Kendall has shown you all of this already. I'm passing through Japan on my way to Morocco.
See, the thing about Collin is he was so far ahead, he was able to take us on this picture journey through World Showcase. So I don't know what you guys were doing, but Collin was killing it over there.
Well, Collin, somebody didn't have to wait in line to get into the pavilion, so there's always that. Actually, I think it would be fun. Can we do a 3-view? Can we do like a split 3 window? About your 4 window, because we can see you.
Well, we might just have issues.
You gotta mute yourself. These guys, it's their first time. It's like their first time.
Guess what? there's a good chance that we're already together.
Excellent.
Very close.
Did you save me a
Very
seat?
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
Maybe.
Yes.
yeah.
If
Why
you
is he
would have got
saying?
here
He's
on
saying
time,
he's not
maybe.
really saying yes. That's a problem. This is bothering me a
No,
little bit.
no, I'm not saying merci. I'm saying that I will not be able to do all European countries. Okay, but
Oh,
I think
you hit the ones that
I'm
count.
yes.
You hit, maybe if
And
somebody hadn't been fawning over pizza for so long, you would have been able to hit up some.
yeah, but
I'm
we
totally
are
just kidding.
ready. We are really pretty. Actually, I'm in arm's length distance to Colin,
Oh, excellent.
and
Well,
that's Colin's hands.
I will. Well, why don't I'm going to take everybody on a little journey here through the alleyways of Morocco. Our way back. This has become one of my very favorite pavilions, day or night, and actually might be. It may have. I know this may be sacrilege, but it may have. It may have actually eked out Japan for my favorite place to hang out during the day. Yeah, I just said that.
Could you just hurry up
Because
so we
look,
could eat?
no, I'm walking. Look, I haven't stopped like some people. I've been on the move the whole time.
Hey, I took you to a whole museum.
There's so many great places. You didn't have to. Look, we'll take you here. Great little spots to hang out, play hide and seek with Colin and Carlos. They also have set up in this old bazaar area. They have set up this stand during the day to have sangria and snacks that are as well.
Oh, is he gonna come from
And I
this way?
bet. You'll never know which way I'm coming from, Colin. You never know.
I'm gonna spin myself right round. Maybe. Oh wait. Oh, I can't go all the way around. Is he over there? Is he coming? Is he coming?
I'm I'm
No.
so anxious. I'm so anxious.
Gotta be close. That's that old prize-winning view. We might get to it, Jason. Nobody wants that. Maybe he's gonna go the other way now. We'll see. Uh-oh. Is he gonna sneak up on us? Oh, he's going the other way. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Take summer blowout. I gotta switch cameras. Wait, wait, wait. Pause.
Yoo-hoo.
Wait. He's here. And it's disappointing. He made it. He's late, as always. But he made it.
I didn't know we were on a schedule.
So everybody was muted.
Oh, that's good.
No,
Nobody could hear anything.
yeah. Okay. So how was your trip?
Hold on. Let me switch my camera back around.
Should we go to mine since I'm in the middle?
Yes, I think you better use your mic.
Okay. I've got them on both sides.
Go on. Now I
Is it
just.
far enough apart? Oh, no, maybe not.
I think. Can you hear me through your other ear?
Yeah, that's clear now.
Okay. Well, there we go. Hello. Welcome to Morocco. Ta-da! 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 So, did you guys have a good journey?
Yes.
Yes.
Was amazing.
Yes.
Kind of.
So, before we begin to talk about the adventure, I wanted to point out like the most important thing about like what we did tonight. I think the most important thing to talk about. Can we take this? I think we can take this off now because we're gonna drink some water. Hello. Ooh, put it back on. Zach, that's not very nice. One of the most important things to talk about is that like this is what Epcot's like at least half of what Epcot's about, right? It's about not just learning about culture and learning about like other foods and other religions and other languages, and maybe pizza cannolis, but also to celebrate the diversity, to expose yourself to things that maybe you've never seen before, and especially I love seeing kids walk around and seeing things that they've never seen before, that will leave an impact. And while it's very much a scaled down Epcot experience and World Showcase experience right now, it's still sort of, it's got its heart and soul still.
Yep.
No pun intended, because I know we stopped soul. So, how was your adventure?
I had fun.
Go.
I think you can hear me through Jason's.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, so we're great.
I can hear you through my real ears because we're sitting right here.
I had a fun journey.
Oh, I can't hear you through my.
No, yeah, you better use it.
So we're using mine now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know whether.
Everybody else mute?
I don't even know if this is working.
No, it's working.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
with yours, yeah.
All right, Zach, if you heard that, switch to mine and try to mute the other two.
Oh, that's not very nice.
You might.
So I can't unmute
People
you.
seem to enjoy
If
this.
you mute yourself, I can't unmute you. So that's on you guys.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
problematic. I am unmuted.
Yep.
Are we good now?
Yep.
Excellent. No, I enjoyed the journey. I started in China, had a lot of fun there. Actually picked up some neat things there that I don't know if we're ready to show yet. Probably not. Are we ready to show these yet? We can start it out?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet?
Can I show my water?
No, none for you. No hydration. But I just have to comment. The crowds here in Epcot tonight are really pleasant. Like, really unbelievably pleasant. And just the whole journey has been fun as a result of that. They've done a great job with keeping the crowds with what they should be. And we've had a lot of, you've seen it throughout the night. This live video, you can't make that up. And we've had quite the journey, and it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. So we've explored a lot of things. I've seen some things at Epcot that I haven't taken the time to look for, including the souvenir that I picked up to share with these guys, which we might have to have a contest on. I don't fully understand it, but we're going to have fun. At least we're going to try.
So you had Asia, you had China and Japan, right? So tell me, what was your home? What was the house or place of refuge, shelter that you picked?
So I got creative because I didn't find anything in China because I was looking hard. I looked for a while. Zach didn't put it on screen, but I looked for a while. And I was scanning the tops, but I didn't come up with anything. So I thought, wait, there's a castle. I can use a castle. If I knock on the door nicely, they'll let me in. It's just me. I'm a weary traveler. It might work. There was a guard outside. He let me on in. So he didn't move much. It was a little statue-like, but we tried. And I walked right in. It turned out that it was a store, but I can stay there for the night if I had to. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. That's my place of refuge. I'm going to get told that I cheated on that one, but I couldn't find anything else. You got to make do with what you can.
You know, for me, when it comes to the three countries that I visit, and they're really close to home for me, and it's there was not the moment that was live, but when I was leaving Germany, a song played.
Oh boy.
No, but it was not one of the Boomba songs.
You gonna sing for us?
No, and I cannot. I will not be able to sing here because my emotion went really high when I heard that, because and then I'm away from my family for a long time due to the whole thing, so I missed. I heard the song that my father sang to me when I was little, and it's called Lily Marlene, and the way that they play in the German Pavilion is a really nice arrangement, really soft, and that brought me to tears there. But that's home, so that's home.
So where's home? You can't pick the whole country. You don't get to pick the entire country, Germany.
Where in Germany? I would like. Yeah. Where in Germany? I think that neat corner that I showed, the little porcelains and the little windows with that's home for me. That's home. That brings me so close to home, and that's the whole thing. And one thing, the crowd. Talking about crowd. boy, they like a gimbal and a live. If I got stopped, it was already it was already from the get go in the and down there, and it was every single step someone trying to step and going live with us. Go with us live.
I think I've just gotten good at ignoring people because that happened on the golf course, and then they come after us on the golf. And the other thing, it's like, people yell, and Zach has intercepted people for me. I just ignore them. I can't hear you. I can't. I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right when we started the journey, you might have. I hope you didn't hear it on my mic. Oh, I'm hearing it twice. Oh wait, we're good. We're good. Okay. So right when we started, some guy walked right over to me, and I was trying to say as nicely as I could that we are live at the moment, and he's asking me, "Are you live or are you just blogging?" I'm like, I'm live, but you just answered your own question. So I was trying to be as nice as possible, but I couldn't hear him because they're noise canceling headphones. So it was like, I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. But he was very nice. I wish I would have been able to end that conversation in a different way, but it's been a fun journey, and a few people have stopped in and kind of waved at us along the way.
But it's why don't we start showing our souvenirs? One thing that I spoke with you guys earlier today is that we bought the souvenirs, and it's not that we're gonna give to one another or to each other. Actually, the souvenirs we're gonna keep with us, and they will be part of could be the wheel of the return of the wheel of Disney. But there will be a prize that we're gonna try to bring and to send it to you. But it's going to be a very special prize because it's the actual souvenir from the road to Morocco. And can I start showing the one that I picked?
Please.
I picked one in the very first stop that I did. This was Norway. You saw me picking that up. It's kind of easy to see which one I choose. I picked the little throw, and it's a beautiful one. Gives you a lot of good luck. Okay, and you have to always say to him that he's really beautiful. That he's a because then he's always going to bring good luck. But I don't think that he looks like Jason. I don't want him to be upset. So that's the souvenir that I took is the troll from the Norway Pavilion.
Is that just because you called it beautiful and now it can't be Jason anymore?
Yeah.
I had to. It was too easy.
okay, mine. You want mine? I have it in my pocket. Don't get too excited. Not that kind of souvenir. It is. It is. It's emotional. It's not my wallet. I promise. All right, mine. I mean, it's not as elaborate as the troll, but
mine's not either.
or the gnome. Is that a troll or what is that? What is that a gnome or a troll? Troll. Okay. Mine, I got because you can't have enough of these. I got a little magnet, Mexico magnet for World Showcase, and it has look what it has in there. Oh, look. It has the 3 caballeros in it. It's got Pluto in it. How many Mexican pavilion souvenirs have Pluto in there, right? Anyway, I thought this was really cool.
Is it wood?
It's wood. It's like and it's got 2 layers to it, and I don't know what he's going with this tassel. Anyway, this is my. I'm gonna put this on my refrigerator. I think maybe until it's time to.
For the time being.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it safe. Keep it.
The tassels on.
And then you, I think Collin had probably the. I mean, I enjoyed Mexico. Look, I'm going to go back to Mexico. I saw like 300 things that I want to buy in there, some of which cost $300 and up. But I think Collin had by far the easiest in terms of shopping opportunities. Oh, yes. And if you did not, Collin Kendall, if you went to the China, you went to what's it called? The gift store. What's the name of the store? I can't remember the name of the store. Anyway. No, the China.
House of Good Fortune.
I was going to say. Oh, no, he's not. All right. If you
House of Good Fortune.
I think it's something of good fortune, right? Like the Jason of Good Fortune. Anyway, if you went there and you did not buy the coffee flavored potato chips, I'm going to disown you. That's all I'm saying. So what did you buy? What did you get?
Okay. So I told you this relationship with these guys is kind of like a puzzle. So I got very unique. I can't even read the box. 3-layer magic cube. Magic cube. How can you not go with that when it says magic cube right on the box and you can't understand any of the rest of it? It's so cool. I'm afraid to scan it, but we should to see what it does.
What are you afraid of?
You never know. You never know. It's probably all in Chinese anyway, so we're not gonna. We'll have to Google Translate. But I thought it was unique, and it's not a normal like Rubik's cube. It's not like squares and squares and squares. It's like many different things. I'm tempted to open it, but then we have to get it back in the package. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do we need to remind you of the symbolism of the bridge, the walking across the bridge? Did you guys walk
I had a
across
bridge.
the bridge? Did you walk?
I had a nice bridge.
Did you walk across?
It was giant. Yes, I had to walk across.
Across the Rialto Bridge.
How cool
The
is
bridge
this?
of cultural sensitivity
Yes.
and celebration.
Yes, but I have also to show one thing here, which is my snack or my packaged food, which was the caramel popcorn. And the good thing is that you guys can enjoy that because I'm not supposed to do that. I'm on diet, and that is always the whole symbology of that. It is something that I really like that I would love to eat that I can't. So that's why I picked this one. I picked this one, and it's for you and Collin to enjoy it. Yeah.
I didn't think this through. I gotta figure out how to get it back into a cube to get it in the box. It's no longer a cube. I mean, what kind of Rubik's cube doesn't end up with a cube? I'm gonna make one of them. Figure it out. Oh, I gotta go back. Wait! I figured it out. We're good. Crisis averted. It's back in a square. Back in a square. I don't know if that's the point of this or not.
What could be more American? It could possibly even be more American than a giant M&M cookie.
So exotic.
I mean, in celebration of the Americas, I bought a giant M&M cookie for us to share. Isn't that amazing? Look, it's bigger than my head. No comment, Collin. I'm excited.
It's a
About
pretty big head.
And a bottle of water.
It's a huge head.
Collin Kendall, what did you buy to eat? He's gelling his hand. Why are you gelling your hand?
I figure we're gonna touch something in a moment, so it would be a
Were
good
you-
idea.
What are you gonna touch? Should I back away?
Maybe.
I don't know what this is
My
about.
snack.
I'm back in the bag.
So I got something unique, and we can try multiple of them because it's really cool. Look at this! An array of mochi from Japan. No, from China. It was original stop. They had them in China and Japan as well, but because Chris mentioned them, that was in the comments. But I had already bought them. I already got some cool things, and we got to try a few of these because how cool is this? So there's 4. There's three different flavors. I think we can try all 3. I think that's only fair.
All 3?
Gotta try all 3.
Maybe just one.
No, but there's 3 flavors. But what if you get the bad flavor?
Then you won't want to go on.
Exactly, but you have to. You don't have a choice. You have to try it.
It's one of favorites of the people because I already saw some reactions like
Exactly.
Moji.
See? Good stuff. Be better than the coffee flavored potato chips.
No, you should have bought both.
No.
But buddies, let me bring one thing that is important that I would like to point out here. And someone forgot the mic open.
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
Sorry.
So one thing that is important is to say is that the whole thing of bridging destinations and countries and cultural difference is something that is becoming pretty important and evident even to after hours. And we're saying that because we would like to say to you and to ask you how much and how open you all are you are all sorry, help me on that. But how open you are to something to something that we could be involved after hours, talking about other destinations, talking about other places, talking about. We're not never gonna forget about our home, which is Disney, but if we can spread our 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 area, our distance to other places, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it, buddies?
I feel about as good as I do about it having. I love the idea. I love the idea of us looking in terms of broadening horizons and celebrating. Like, it would be awesome if we could celebrate not just Morocco and Epcot, but like the real Morocco. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the trouble we would get in?
Oh, yeah. Especially if we wore these hats.
You don't think we should wear these hats?
Probably not a good idea.
Did you just drop one on the floor?
No, I don't know what fell out of there.
Oh, it was little. It was that little. It was that little fresh pack. Don't touch it now. Your hands are clean. Get it later. Oh my goodness. So I think we're gonna. I love that idea. I would love to know what everybody else thinks. Did they say like stay in the Disney bubble, don't go anywhere, or should we explore the rest of the world? But I want to try this now because now I'm intrigued.
See, now I have good ideas. And I've got to say, look how great these look. They look so tasty. So I want to make Jason start.
Which one?
Whichever one you please. I'm going to try to turn this. Let's see.
Don't get
oh, you
me
can
wrong,
hold it.
buddy, but I will not be able to do it. So.
You don't like them?
No, it's not. Don't like it. I cannot.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Sorry.
It's not pineapple flavored, I promise.
I'm just going to try the green. I'm just trying the green.
You got to try. Okay, what is the green one? So the green one is melon flavored.
Oh my gosh, I love
Is
melon.
it terrible?
No,
Oh, you haven't tried it yet. Then why'd you pick that one?
I didn't know it was melon flavored.
What else would it be? It's
It could be
green.
lime. It could be lime. It could be. Oh, you want me to say it?
Just shoot it into it.
But
All right.
Collin, and what do you think about the whole idea of after hours heading to go with us live to other places?
I'm a big fan because I don't actually live here. So I can go any number of places and they can come join me or they can do their own thing or we can all kind of work together, have a good time and explore something that some of you have never seen before. I like the idea.
Can you imagine for us exploring other places even here in the US or go with us live in Nashville, go with us live in Santa Fe? That would be great. What?
It looks like you're enjoying that. Now I have to try one. I'm just curious how he's going to say. This is strawberry.
I know one thing. Let me get one of the melon.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Actually, this is pretty good. I'm a fan.
Okay.
It's a little chewy, but it's tasty.
A little chewy?
No,
A lot of
lovely.
chewy.
The melon one is lovely.
It's so good.
I don't know who's muted and who's not muted. You're muted? You're not muted. Okay, good. Well, I think I'm just gonna stop at one. See, well, I'll tell you later.
Wait, what? You have strawberry and this. The other one is
A little secret.
which is yellow.
They don't know about
What?
Starch Madness.
Mango.
They don't know about
mango. Oh my
it. Our
god.
little secret.
Which is a secret?
Nothing. No secret.
He says he's not going to try it. He eats two. They're quite tasty.
Okay, let me unmute me. The mochi is amazing. Now, the diet guy is here. Eating something sweet will be amazing always. But how was our journey? We want to hear from you. How good was it? And that is another thing that I have to tell you. During the time that we were here, the last 2 days, we had the opportunity to record some things too. We had the opportunity to go to 2 different restaurants, make reviews, and we're gonna be showing that in the future. Yes. Restaurants.
You said restrooms.
Restaurants. Food places. Restaurants. Sorry, it's the pronunciation.
Okay, I gotta say, the mango one's not near as good. Strawberry's quite tasty. Mango, no, not so much. Not so much.
Well, how would you like to finish this up?
Well,
I think we should ask one more question.
mhm.
Okay, which is, and I think I don't need to unmute. I think they can hear me through your mic.
I don't think so.
I can hear myself.
Oh, really?
So what I would like to know from everyone is, what is your favorite Epcot World Showcase pavilion? What would you spend? Where would you spend more time? Where would you eat? Where would you snack? Where would you sleep? Would you sleep? Which pavilion would you head to first on your way to Morocco?
Yep. Can you imagine? That was a good. If they were supposed to have a hotel, a royal hotel room, which was the pavilion we would like to sleep in?
It's a really weird
It's
question.
a really weird question.
No, but no, France.
France would be a good one.
France would be a good one.
You got the upstairs area.
You got the upstairs area.
Michael Riley is saying
Michael-
is saying American Adventure. Kelly is saying France because it's incident obvious. Valerie is saying Italy, France.
Oh,
Ginger is saying England.
England. That's good. England would be good. They had the little cottages there. We also
Marianne
have
Mears
cottages
is saying
in
Italy.
Canada. A little cottage in Canada would be great.
Oh yes, the
It's really small. You see what a kind of grief I get? That's what he's got to deal with.
Ben is saying Japan. Hi Ben.
Because then you're like in a fort. That'd be good. You
Yeah.
can bring the drawbridge up. Japan's the best place to be, I think, in like a zombie apocalypse situation. I know that's
telling
what
you.
we're talking about.
Gotta take
So,
the test.
so one more thing we have to talk about before we sign off. Okay. Next week.
Yep.
Next week. Don't freak out. Next week we are taking the week off.
Yes, we're not gonna do the show next week. It is the Thursday before Easter. We have family coming. We have kids coming from college. You know, and then and it's for we needed to have this little break to prepare, and actually because the one to Morocco took us so much of time and preparing us that we need a little time. Don't get us wrong.
Plus, one more thing. They don't know. Well, they do kind of know, but they don't know what's in store for tomorrow. For on tomorrow's lunch break. These guys, I don't know why, but these guys are going to rejoin me tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern for a little adventure that's literally, we're going to make a game time decision at a very specific point early in the trip as to what's going to happen to us. Are you ready for that, Collin? It's like, no, I'm not ready for this.
I have no idea what he's talking about. This whatever this noise is really distracting. I don't know what it is. Is it? It came out of nowhere. I'm in the middle. I can go. So while I'm here, I'm going to be doing stories all of the rest of this week and basically all of next week. So if there is content you want to see, go ahead and give me a shout. We'll see what we can find, see what we can do. I'm going to take you to a lot of dining locations through my Instagram feed, most likely. And we've got live content coming tomorrow, just like Jason said. So you want to tune in for that. It's 12 p.m. Eastern? See, I'm doing your promotion for you. It's easy. It's easy. But yeah, stay tuned with me this week. I do have coming in. I'm switching resorts. I'm at Coronado right now, but I'm headed over to Saratoga to spend some time there in the villa. And we'll be spending a week just touring the parks, enjoying what Disney has to offer time and time again. And it's their first time back in a long time. So we get to all kind of enjoy it together. So follow along with me.
I'll go next. Okay, so as I said, tomorrow, Friday, Fun Shirt Friday. Don't forget your fun shirts, fun pants, fun scarves, fun shoes, fun socks, fun hats. whatever you have that's fun. You should be wearing it tomorrow, but it's Fun Shirt Friday. And tomorrow we are going to be going to, I'll give you a little hint. We're going to start somewhere, maybe from a highway in the sky. That's all I'm going to say. That maybe starting somewhere that's also known as a highway in the sky. That's all I'm saying. 12 p.m. Eastern, here with themagiclive.com for my buddies joining me for lunch break. And then tomorrow I'll tell you what's happening next week, because next week's going to be interesting too. Carlos.
Okay. Well, we're going to be staying here until actually tomorrow. Right after lunch break, I'm returning to Miami. And next week I'll be taking the whole week off. Not even the live ponto in Portuguese I'm going to be doing, but there were plenty of opportunities for pictures and for videos that I'm going to be publishing in my Instagram's account. So you're going to be able to reach me there and to watch me doing things there. But the one thing that I like to remember everybody is that we're doing a lot of stuff with our Instagram profile, and don't forget to follow us in the Instagram. And to follow us there, you just need to go with us live. Is at Go With Us Live, and follow us in Instagram feed. A lot of things in IGTV there, and the regular feed. There's some photos of ourselves that you never saw before that you probably would enjoy seeing that, and
I may not enjoy seeing them, but he will.
And that's the whole thing. But follow us in Instagram. That's pretty important to us. And it's also what is really important is to have you sharing our content, sharing whatever it is from Instagram to Facebook to the live videos. Please do that. And also follow us in our YouTube channel. That is pretty. That's one thing that we would like to to appreciate and understand is that we're not gonna be only stuck to one media or social media platform. You can find it in very different ways. Okay. Yes, that's the whole thing. On behalf of my dear friends Collin Kendall and Jason Canapp, I like to wish you a magical rest of the week. One thing, everybody, please stay safe, and particularly if you're watching us from Brazil, we're thinking about you. Take care. It's been pretty rough with you guys, so watch out. This is going to pass, but take care, please. Okay? So, bye-bye to everybody.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach. Yes, Zach. Thank you.